morning, everyone. Good morning to our Captain Coder and Karazest. Oh, wow. Thank you, Captain. That is very generous. 6 months in advance. That's a long time. That's a very long time, considering it's longer than I've been streaming. So I definitely appreciate that. Now use the little special doggo emotes in the cogwheel of death. I like this one just because we just wanted to make like a rainbow wheel death that's also a cog, but then when I imported it, it has this weird like black artifacting, and I felt that was like perfect because, you know, it's not even perfect. It's everything is broken type of emote. I don't know. So I've been doing a little. I've added more things to the Trello, as I always do. It was looking too little, so I added more things. I've also, I'll show you guys in a minute, like what I did some small things off stream, because I had some random time, and so I've been fiddling around. But basically they're all very small things. The only like bigger thing is this spray paint mechanic that I may or may not do. I'm actually gonna put it, still it's very, very bottom. It's like the optional thing. But I have some small things that I want to kind of add in future. Just some more sounds, because I feel like some of the sounds aren't there. Obviously this is a door sound that I probably should have just put in there, but this was there before I added this, so I want some camera movement. I want a little environment dust that I've been working on. I actually have a little bit of this done. And then I'm gonna still finishing off the data creation. I need to make it still work a little bit better. Also, greetings, AK. I didn't say hello to you. You have so many little barking doggos. We have a good doggo here. On tomorrow, it's tomorrow's Saturday, I have to go get her nails clipped, and she is not receptive to clipping of nails, even like at the vet. So we have to drug her, basically. And then she gets super loopy after that. So I'm streaming right after I get her nails clipped. So I'll probably bring her in and just plop her down in the bed, and she will be even more docile than she normally is. So that'll be fun. So yeah, what I've been working on is, so I added this little dust particle. Keep somewhere nearby. And I like the look of it, how it looks. There's just some weird functionality things that I need to kind of, I think, figure out, because the problem with it is, if we look at our player, where's my player? Blah, 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 blah. The way I did this, I have this little dust prefab, which is really just a particle system. And that's Steve. I'm not looking at Steve right now. Okay, so basically it'll spawn particles in this box area, and then I have this other sphere. Oh, Joseph is gonna come kill me. Joseph, not cool. Not cool, Joseph. I'm trying to explain things. Just leave me alone. Let's just go over here. Hopefully this is an actual door. No, of course it's not an actual door. Yeah, this is an actual door. Ow. I think I did it too many times. Okay. I don't know if he saw me or not. He did see me. Damn it. What's you again? You is... Okay, you know what? We're just gonna say goodbye to Joseph. Joseph. It's cool you having a visit, but I want you gone for now. There we go. He's gone. Okay. Is this still him? Yeah. Yeah. Cool. Sweet. Don't scam the dog. Oh, sorry. I know. Okay. Yeah. I was ignoring that completely. On there. Come on in. There we go. You want to try to catch? No. You snapped it, but she did not get it. No, not that time either. All right. Well, here's what it is. Yeah. So I made a particle system. I didn't want to make it. You can see kind of if I move over here. Basically, as I move, the ones in the back get destroyed. The problem is if I move really quickly, which I guess I need to like open up a door here. Q dash dash dot dash 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 dot dash. So if I like start all the way over here, and then like I run this way, you'll notice they just kind of backlog in the back there. So there's more behind me than there is in front of me. And get two more. Okay. So that's what I'm trying to figure out with that. How I kind of make it so that it equally fills the area. So that I kind of have the passive dust all the time as I'm kind of moving through. Because otherwise, yeah, it could, like, you get through here and then like it feels like there's no dust, and you turn around and there's quite a bit more dust. It just doesn't feel right, you know. So I'm trying to muddle that through my brain. I probably won't work on that quite yet until I figure out, like, there's ways I feel like I could solve it where I'd have like 9 different particle systems all overlaid on the player, and then so there'd be like one piece, there'd be not little like a 3x3 grid, and then as you move, they move around and keep spawning more stuff there. But I feel like that would be those to be kind of expensive, so I don't know. As it is right now, it kind of adds like a little bit of particles in front of you, and if you look around, I guess there's more in the back, but it's probably not that noticeable to the player right now. But like, at least the weirdness of it when you move, and that there's not very many until you kind of settle down for a little bit. But I think it's like it's a nice little effect at least. I just noticed my flashlight. I definitely made. Oh, I think I left my flash. Did I leave my flashlight at like 0 to K? It seems like it, because it doesn't seem to go down anymore. Oh yeah, it has 0 to K. Okay, well, eventually I'll fix that. But it's nice for when I'm playing, or when I'm testing, because I don't like to keep scrolling. I also added. I made like a room that it's technically a room, but it's also just like a cross hallway. And I just added that so that it makes more of these kind of like cool little sections where you get, crosses in the hallway, and you can also have like chests that get spawned in the sides of these hallways, which I thought was pretty cool. Just as an extra room. It ended up causing a lot of bugs, so I then had to fix them. But now that I fixed them, it should be better overall. So, yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. I just know, yeah, this has like, oh, this is because I'm in, yeah, okay, because I'm doing a weirder resolution. it got squished. It wasn't, I didn't actually write info objectives. It's just that it got squished. Okay. Cool. So yeah, the next thing I was gonna do on the list, right? The thing that's actually in the doing, that I'm supposedly actually doing, instead of things that are not in the list that I'm doing, was the data generation, which I've made some progress on. I've now attuned the level setups, but the one thing that I did not change is, where are you? Where is this? Is it base table? No, it's not base table. Where's maybe is base table? Yeah, it is base table. So base table here, which is doing something funky UI wise. I don't know why it's over there. It's kind of, I don't know why you're doing that. Is that like, cool. It's very nice of you to be over there. I don't know why it's over there. It's just, it just is. That's annoying. I wonder if this is because, say, loot table data. Loot table data. I have an inspector. No. What? That is not what I wanted to look at. I thought I had an inspector for it. I guess it's a drawer that overrides this in Unity. Loot table, generic spawn table. So it's probably this that I have. No? Wait. No references. There's no references to a generic spawn table. Okay. How am I... Is it just because it hasn't loaded? It might not have loaded yet. Yeah, it's probably thinking that. Okay. Just gonna try to see if I can find this thing that's drawing it. But or is it spawn table? Well, it's the class, but spawn action property draw? Maybe? Why did I call it that? That was silly. I just want to see what happens if I disable this right now. It's probably doing some weird indenting thing that makes it bad. So base table, recompile. Okay. Yeah, so using the editor attribute stuff that Vault made, I can do this, and it probably just works nicer. The only thing I wish is that I could hide some of these, which I can do, I think. Should be able to hide the data depending on the flag, because say there's a loot flag, right? Only item data matters in that case. And then in the enemy flag, only enemy data matters, and in the chest flag, only chest data matters. So hypothetically, I should be able to clean that up with the editor attributes. But I probably need to look at one of them to be able to know how he did it. So let's just go to that. Samples, scripts. Conditional field. Just go to the scene. Okay, there was like was it conditional state show hide field attribute? Yeah, because you had like these ones where you had different states. Hide field example. This is what I want. I want to see if this works in his little continue thingy. So hide field, hide condition. Or enum hide condition. Value state. Okay, there we go. That's basically what I want. So is there one that probably like an overload, so let's just try that. Take this over, see how this works. So enemy to spawn. Guess I gotta use the editor attributes using editor attributes. Okay, and then we're using. This is the actual spawn flag. That's what they want me to use, and then. There's other things. So right now this, I think, hides it if you have a object enum value based on a condition, but it's hides it on this one. Show field. Maybe is it okay? Maybe it's show field then. I need to look at this one. Show field enum condition. Okay, there we go. Of course, I want it to show field when it's so for the enemy one. I want to show it in the spawn action dot enemy. Spawn flag dot enemy. Wrong classy there. Enemy. Okay. So now, hypothetically, that should only show when these enemies there. When it's an enemy flag. And then do similar thing here for Lute. Oh, well, unless I'm not running in the right spot. That would definitely not help this. Lute, and then put this in here and go Cheste. There we go. Alrighty, alright. Dougie was very sad. Okay. So now if I recompile that, let's see if it looks any better while I drink my coffee. Good girlie. Here, I'll sprinkle some puffs around you. Okay. So I was gonna look at base table again. Huh. Yeah, it seemingly has some problems. I think it was a loop before. When doing a repaint. He's... Okay, so let's see. He's doing a layout, and then he's not disposing of it properly, seemingly. So... Or draw our base. Let's see. $89, so he's returning false. He's saying that should be okay. He's not starting a layout group unless this does something like that. Member info, right member info type. Just because technically, yeah. I did a little hack to make more items show up on this thing, and that's probably breaking this. Okay. What do I want to do around that then? I think I'm just going to go back to my old one and just fix it. That's probably better than trying to do this. It creates all sorts of other problems, I think. So I could leave that and see what that does, but we'll just enable this again. I just need to figure out why it was like offsetting itself to a weird degree. Okay, it still doesn't like me doing those attributes, so we'll say no, 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 and then just redo this. Okay, and then we just need to like figure out why. So this thing comes in, this, right? Gets a height, it gets a position, and for some reason that position is like way up there for some reason. I don't know why. Let's just put this over here and then put this here and see if we can look at both of these at the same time. Might need to squish Unity a little bit. Very weird. I just enabled this over default property drawer. I wonder if there's anything that like the editor attributes is doing. Because that would be the reason I feel like weird things would be happening. Instead of doing any of those, I'll just go and make a custom editor type of the base, it's loot table data, and then I go public class what am I writing? Public class and just loot table inspector or something. I'm wondering if there's this like a base editor that the editor attributes ones uses, and so if I just make my own for this thingy, I'm wondering if that kind of, just by defining this, basically I've set that there's a new loot table inspector that just defines the editor version, and so by doing that it should kind of default it to the Unity version, but no, it doesn't do anything. Okay, so that's cool. See you in a bit. Safe drive home, cares us. Or I don't know whether or not you're driving or if you're, you know, training or something. But safe travels. Driving. Sweet. On Kiwi padding width. So weird that it's just decided that it's now gonna be all the way over there. Why? Why would you do this to me? I want to check one other thing. So is this because I went like this? By just doing some debugging so I can edit this a little bit. Let's just comment that out. I don't think it should affect it because it's completely overriding the visuals there. Yeah. Okay, so that's not it. Woo! Because so this thing is supposed to override the whole generic spawn table property. But I'm kind of cheating on that because I'm actually not doing that. But loot table data is effectively a list of these spawn tables. Now, I want to know if I actually need to do that. What if I, instead of making a list, let's just test. What would a single public, I want to know if it's like something to do with how lists work and just doing the whole debugging thing, removing things, you know. Spawn table. No, I don't have to say new spawn table. Oh wait, why did I start writing lists? I literally just said that I was not going to make it a list. Just my brain is obviously not working, fortunately, right now. Okay, so I want to see if I make a normal spawn table. What does that do? Where? And then maybe just there. I don't want to kill this thing because just gonna hide it in an inspector for now. Because it has some data that I don't want to like delete, even though it's like not that hard to recreate, but still, like, I don't want to lose it. I don't want to have to redo it. But I just want to hide it for a second. Okay, so even the normal version here is like stuck up weirdly. Okay. So why is that? So we get a position, but this position is, I do see negative 16 here. I don't see a Y value that would be negative, but let's just do a little attach. Then go over here. Should breakpoint there. No, you don't want to. There we go. Okay. Position 0, 0. Okay. Position 0, 0. Size that. Okay. And then top row buttons. There we go. Right, I was gonna make these buttons in the top, and then I never did them. But okay, so that'd be the negative 16. I think I did that because there was like weird indenting or something. But then for this guy, table rect. So I have a Y of 0 and an X of negative 16. And this is what gets put into here. Then we have the line rect. 4 and 4. Now technically, I guess should I be doing negative Y's here? Maybe is that the issue? Like if I just start with like doing this, does that at all alleviate what's going on here? Maybe I can do that one. Sorry guys, I know this is probably riveting content. Me editing a UI. Okay, so 16 there. That definitely was part of it. I don't know why at one point that was working and then now it's not, but here we are. It still is too low, which again I assume maybe is this. Why? So maybe I should be using negative Y padding and negative Y side padding. Let's see. Although I thought for sure, like, Y when you increase it, normally does some things. Riveting, yeah. See what happens. We're all waiting in anticipation. Okay, it didn't do anything. Sweet, wonderful, amazing. So that did nothing, which is saddening. I basically need to change how... So when I checked this one, though, it was nothing. Top row count. Which it should actually have a value. Because both of these things have values. Unless single line height plus single line spacing is now turning null, but it shouldn't. So maybe if I just throw a negative on that, and then see what happens. I really just need it to be able to fit in that view, and then once it's doing that, probably okay. God damn, it takes so long though. Oh, really? Really? Okay. Padding. Oh, wait, 1 second. Box style, side padding. Side padding is 4. Now padding, you would think, wouldn't need to be negatives, because it's padding, so you would have all positive values. Let's just maybe see what happens if I don't do this. No, nothing. Okay. I'm kind of tempted to just go for this to be Y. I don't know. Okay, so when I go into this, I do an I do a layout scope, so I don't even deal with the side padding issue there. Can't remember how Unity does their area scope, and then I'm doing layouts. Okay, which makes more sense. But I used to like have to manually like plus equals. So plus equals the X, which makes sense because you're going right. But I forget which way is up in Y land for this. I don't know, let's maybe just add like a 16 or something. I don't know. Just want to get it out of there. We'll add 16, see if it goes up. If it goes up, then we know. Then Y is up, or positive is up. I feel like positive is actually down, though, in this case. Yeah, yes, positive is down. So, it still raises the point, like, why does it think that when I create this with position, it's based off the position that they actually give me, right? Like, this is a position that's coming in the onGUI. Why it would be so off, I'm not sure why. So We'll just have to accept it for now, I guess. 32. Let's just get it down. It's also like, for some reason, like seemingly got a really big seemingly like scale here. Like if I break point here, or 30. No, it's probably about 430. I maybe just need to like minus it a little bit so that it takes into account like this. So let's just go minus. I should probably start like making a const of 16. Let's go private const int. I guess these are floats technically. I think. Are they? I think they're floats. Well, we can change it and then weirdness adjustment factor equals 60. And so yeah, let's just replace this. It's going to be 2 times weirdness adjustment factor. That'll be bedmass. So the times will, we don't need to parenthesize that, and then we'll again go 2 times here, and then in here we'll just go this. That hopefully should do stuff. And now I just need to release breakpoint. God, I don't know what I would do without breakpoints. Maybe it's a crutch, but God, they're so freaking useful. Like, I am so sad whenever I hear somebody say like their breakpoints don't work, because makes the only other debugging option like text logs or like debug logs, and that's just, I don't know, I feel like it makes your code so ugly. Okay, and actually kind of is reasonably in position. The plus doesn't work, so that's a slight disappointment. I also feel like this is probably not right, because now my weight is stuck up there. It's okay, girly. Dog barking outside. She's a good girl. Even if she's not hanging out in the right spot. It's just hanging out in another bed over there. Alright. Who lets their dog out and just starts barking at like 5 a.m.? It's something. Okay. Plus button still does not work. I wonder why the plus button does not work. It does highlight, so it seems like it is getting the input. It's just pet the doggo. We need to go pet the doggo. Okay, let's just see. Does this get triggered? Or is like something blocking the button from being pressed. I feel like something's blocking the button from being pressed. It like highlights, but it doesn't actually press down. Oh, I thought that. Yeah. The replacement for when the doggo doesn't want to sit in my bed, and the bed that's visible. So something, at least rect-wise, must be blocking this from being clicked. Ah, it finally happened. Did it actually create something? Okay, sweet. And then now, does it work when I press it? Only in very specific spots. I have to press it like up here, which is fun. I don't know why. And something must be blocking all but that top corner. Okay. Well, that's fun and interesting. Does this not work? Yeah, what is nothing? Nothing is clickable. Okay. That's great. You know what? Screw this. I'm gonna go back and just use the other thing that Volt had. If this is gonna take me like the whole day to fix, I'm not gonna do it now. I'm gonna set it up later. And we'll do things that are fancier then. But for now, like, I just can't be bothered to. I don't know. It's like I don't want to have to deal with this. I can just use this. It actually works pretty well. I say that and then it's like scrolling off screen and I can't look at it. Oh, well. It was working. Like it was literally working earlier today. Why? Why have you decided? Why is nothing wanting to work today? It's just I need to like nope. Okay. It's just decided that the column counts will be this big now. Is this my life? Cool. I like see if it changes when I make a code change. Because that'd be nice if it did. No. Great. I just wanted something to work. And so I could edit. I just wanted to edit these fields and make more of them. So I could have fields that, you know, work. That would have been cool, you know. Because I wanted to make it so that as you go deeper in the world or in the laboratory, there's like more stuff, right? Because right now you get the same stuff no matter what level you're at. So I might be back to this, but I need to. Oh wait, now okay, now you can click on things. Why? Okay, all right. Why is the game like this? I don't understand. It's just I know I already made wires. I wanted to make scrap metal, and you get I don't know 3 or something. I wonder if I should make this like a randomized number. me just look. How crazy would it be to make this a random number? It does have a seed that it gets in here. So I could actually do that. Could make this item count I'd have to add another layer to the field, but I can do that. It's not too hard. So we'll go min item count, and then we'll go max item count, and then all we gotta do is go seed dot next, and I think, oh, it actually does have a min and a max value. Well, isn't that convenient? Min and max. I thought I'd have to do like the max minus min plus min, but if it does that. Now this is probably max exclusive. Let me look at the docs. C# random dot next. I just want to make sure. Turns a non-negative. This one, so exclusive upper bound, yeah. So of the random number, max value must be greater than or equal to min value. Yeah, that's fine. Includes min value, but not max value. Yeah, okay, so that's expected. So what I probably want to do on the code side here is just go +1, so that the max count is accounted for. So that should be okay. And then what I'll need to do is in here, just add another field line. Go copy. You will go min count. Oh wait, no, I want this second one. So max count second. Min count below. Okay. And then what do we? Data property. If it is the loot, okay. So then we just need to go here and write this, and then change this to min item count and min item count. I don't know why that looked weird for a moment. And then max item count. And then I need to just write 2 of these, I guess, for the other cases. Okay. Should probably be okay. I'm wondering if I should do any validation on these. Probably wouldn't hurt. Right, so I should probably be caching these. Like, I shouldn't be able to set max to be lower than min, right? So if we go serialize property min count equals this, and then I guess 1 second. Do this, and then we'll copy this into here, and then we'll change this to max. Woo! Almost had another coffee incident. It's okay. Don't worry about it. At least this isn't one of the expensive mugs. It's a nice mug, though. It's just not one of the expensive ones. Okay. So then, once we've actually changed them, we can actually check and make sure that we've actually done a change. So we can go if GUI, I think it's just GUI begin. Or is it editor GUI? It might be editor GUI. Editor GUI dot begin. Yeah, begin change check. All right, now I don't do the if yet. I do the if at the bottom. So you don't know if anything's happened yet. So how can you know if something's changed? Begin change check. And then we say if editor GUI dot in change check. So if we've actually changed them, then what I'm gonna do is set, first I guess we set min count dot so this is an int value equals the math f dot min, oh no, max. I don't know how many times I've confused min and max, even though they're probably the most straightforward thing. I have, so. And then, so min count equals that, and max count dot int value equals basically the same thing, except this. So basically, if you dot int value, if you set min to be less than 0, it'll fix that, and then if you set max count to be greater than that, honestly, actually, the min count should not be lower than 1 because I can't give 0 items. It'll be an item instance, but it shouldn't have a value of 0. That would be weird. So it'll have a value, minimal value of 0, and then max count can't be lower than that. It can be equal to that. So if you somehow set max count to be lower, it'll fix it there. The only thing I'm unsure about is whether or not I need to like mark these as dirty then. I can't remember. Can I do that? Is there like a... No. I think it'll automatically track it. I mean, if this has been changed, then the tracked is changed already. I believe that should work. We can test it. Alrighty. Okay. So again, I guess it does do that. If I go -2, it fixes that. Actually, okay, let's check. So if I go 3 here, and then I set this to -5 or something, or 9 or something, and then I go undo. So the undo is kind of weird. I should be defaulting probably both of these to 1, because otherwise you can get into the weird situation where their default is an invalid value, which not a great great spot to be in. And so if I go undo there, it actually does undo both of them. Okay. Okay, I like that. That I think works nicely. So basically, what I want to do here is you can say you have 2 to maybe 4. 2 to maybe 4, right? And then this has to be an enemy, which I only have my first monster, which is actually named Steve now, but you know, it's whatever. And then chest, and then basic chest. And then basically each of these has just 1 chance. Chest, every time there's a chest, it'll spawn a chest pretty much. Maybe I should do it 2 to balance off these guys, because sometimes I think there's loot and chest flags, so you can spawn either loot or chest. Enemy, I'm just gonna have 1 of them. There's not gonna be a chance to spawn another one. I've contemplated whether or not I need like a max count in this. For situations like enemies, like I may want a 50% chance of spawning another enemy or something, but I don't necessarily know if I want to make it. If I do that, like right now, you could like technically get really unlucky and spawn like 5 different monsters, which would not be great for the player, I feel. Okay, so at least now I've fixed that. What I'm gonna do now in loot table data is I actually don't need this. All I need to do is go and refresh it like this. I'm gonna just make it have 1 table. And the reason why I want to do that, this is actually gonna break something else, I think, because something else was using spawn tables. Just those others. So there was spawn manager, which is gonna break now, I think, because it was gonna go get this. Now, so it used to be doing just a list lookup on loot table, but right now what I want to do is get the current level, and then use that to have a current level is going to have a spawn table, so then I can define, you know, lower levels should actually have a higher loot variance and better loot and just other stuff. So yeah, because of that they should give better stuff because it's hard. This on the level. Okay, so there is another override I need to go here, and then it's going to override. Oh no, it's a level manager. Okay, so yeah, this gets spawned in on the level load basically. So it always gets called every single level. So this should be grabbing it from, instead of being defined here, we should be setting this. So I'm going to make it private now instead. Private loot table data, which means I need to rename it to have a lowercase or a little underscore. What we basically say this. Oh, I need to hook this up. So I need to go first to level data set. Yeah, so in here I'm gonna define a public loot table data. Right, and so loot table data will then define per level what we have, so we can actually make it so that higher levels have other things. And so the way I do this is I go game map manager dot instance dot current level dot wait, no, this is the wrong one. Let me go to the others. Map. I need to look at map generator. Map generator gets this value. Here we go. So it does this. I feel like there's a definite way to make that a little bit nicer. Level data, current level, because this is the current level. I think one of these should define a. So this is technically, I think, this is a persistent manager. So I probably don't want to make any methods on that. So I should probably make something here. Say like get current level stuff. I think that would be better. Public level gen data set. Get current date level gen data set. Basically, I'm going to go to here. I'm going to take this whole thing in here, and then I guess I'll say first if current level does not equal null. I guess if it equals null, we'll just early out. That's a better way of doing it. Woo! Return. I guess you can return null. Turn null, null lolly. And then otherwise, we're going to return this. And it's going to be current level, not level index. What is this? This level gen dot level data. Oh, okay. Dot level gen data. Okay. Level gen data. Get current level gen data. So I should be able to now go here and just instead of calling this whole thing, go game map manager dot instance dot get current and level data. So I don't need to do this null check anymore, even though it's probably would make sense given everything else. I actually do need to do it, I guess, for this, but we can do this and then I don't know. I think if seed equals 0, so we can just say okay, 0. It's kind of one of those situations that, like, if there's no level data, that's kind of weird. But I'll work through it. And then back over here again, we go again. So dot get current level gen data. So we'll grab that. I guess dot loot table. And then yeah, we'll take the seed. I'm kind of just assuming a lot of these things will be non-null here. So maybe I just do this, because if it crashes there. And then I know that somehow my current level is dead or something. which I'm more okay with. Okay. And then here again, we just go spawn. This is just spawn table. And then we run it. So now we've got like a very specific defined unnecessary spawn value. Item size range. Why do I define this? Right, I guess I had this idea that I was gonna have like sizes, but I'm not doing that anymore. So let's just nix that. We're not doing it. It's just not happening. Okay. So now we actually spawn all the actions and we do stuff based off a loot table that is defined per level. Now, hopefully when we compile, I should not have any errors. I see this one's still kind of stuck in the side here. Which is not so cool. Guess I can try to fix that. God, what was it called? Spawn action property jar. So this was below here, yeah. So again, the weirdness. Yeah. Just a factor. I feel like I can make this higher. Expanded row height. Let's just make that 9 or something. I don't know. Alright. Bing bada boom. Alright, hopefully I don't have to look at this for too much longer, because it's definitely been a little much, I think. So now I'm gonna do this. So I need to change this name to be like easy zone spawn table. Where did I put these? Where did I put them in resources? That was a weird spot. I should probably just move spawn tables into the config section. And then we have basic level set. And so, or is this not the... Wait, this is the tile set. I have almost too many little configs at this point. There's a... What was... Level gen data set. Let's see if I can find this. Because, yeah. Level. Base level jet. Here we go. So this has every single one of them. Now I need to at least define easy zone for probably the first few levels. And then we could start getting, you know, more interesting between these higher ones. I think how many did I make? I made a few. God, did I really make this many? Oh my god. I made 15 different difficulties. Why I did that, I don't know. I must hate myself. So, I don't know, let's just do it for the first 4. We'll do this, I guess. And then, let's duplicate this. We'll just go medium zone spawn table. And so in this zone, we'll start making the loot. I don't know, let's bump the minimum up to 3 and the maximum up to like 6 or something. 3 and 6, and then still 1 monster. But we'll want to change out the chest, so we'll make this called easy chest, and then we'll duplicate it, and then we'll make it medium chest, and then do I adjust the weightings now, or do I just adjust the other thing? Also, do I want to do... I might want to do min. Oh, I guess the reason why I didn't do min and max here is because I could have a different weight for the higher counts, right? I don't know. Let's just... I don't want to think about these too much. Maybe we'll just go at 8 for each of these, and then we'll go 2 and 3, and 2 and 3. Do I change these? Maybe you make it a little bit higher or harder. You could also make it faster. Although I'm not sure if I want to do that. I probably don't. I think I probably want to make this, in the end, like a difficulty tunable thing that's consistent throughout the whole game. I think otherwise it's just not going to be quite great. I could make it a little bit higher. Do I make the success better as well? Sure. Okay, and then let's just make the hard chest for now as well. Hard chest. And so let's make these, I don't know, 12, 12. Or maybe just bump up the chances of the other stuff, so you get more of these versus these in these ones. Because you're getting way more of these in that weighting, and then I could actually just convert this down. Lowest common denominator here. Just do that. That should be okay, I think. I don't know if I want to do anything else. I might make the increase stress. I don't want to increase the success, so that'll make it, I think, too easy. Hard chest, easy chest, medium chest. Should I have a very hard chest? Why not? I'll just make one more. Okay, and so then these ones, let's just make it 15, 15. I didn't to increase these too much. We'll make maybe the best option, maybe give you some more. These. And then what else? Yeah, that should be good for now, I guess. So now I need to go back to spawn tables, medium zone, and instead we'll go medium chest. And then we will go duplicate, we'll go and make hard zone. Hard zone. And I don't know, just keep bumping some of these up. 3. Maybe just bump up the maximum on these. And then chest, change that to hard chest. And then duplicate this to the very hard zone, and then maybe in very hard zone we'll add loot that can be bandages. Maybe you can pick up like 1 to 2 bandages now. And then also sedatives. Although maybe just 1 to 1. I think 1 to 1 is probably fine. And then, but this will be lower of a chance than these still. And then I could actually make more than one type of chest show up in certain areas at certain weightings, but I don't know. We'll just keep it like that. Now I need to balance this, I think, so I should probably make this 6 compared to these. I think that's how it works. Okay. So then I go back to level gen, which I really should just... Where's this? Get it. Prefabs, level gen things. Why is that prefabs? Put it in configs. Okay, so after the first 4 levels, we'll start doing medium for a while. Medium, then medium, and then we'll start doing hard, 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 hard. What am I now? 11. Okay, and then the last 3 ones be very hard, very hard, very hard, and very hard. Okay. Okay, so at least that's all set up there. One thing I was just thinking about though is with all these levels, I forgot a feature that I was gonna make was like this portal. Because I wanted to make one area have like a portal. I'm just gonna click this and see what happens. It might have completely broken level gen. No, okay. I have 2 wires there. W. Dot. I got. Dot. There we go. Just want to see. Chest. Now I'm actually trying to find a chest. Okay, here we go. What is this? So, which is D. So I think that's NHD. NHD. Then, oh god. I'm just gonna. Joseph took his things. Hey, bandages. Cool. You know what? I can use those. Consume. Oh, that's interesting. I didn't think that I should. Yeah, now it doesn't show up, but I don't hide the item when you get to 0. I guess it's kind of okay, but probably should disappear. God, more shine randomly on the portal. But anyways. Okay. So at least all those things I think are working. It's gonna go. And oh, so this is actually much back up. Okay, so the thing that I probably want to do next. I've got all the level data kind of set. So I think I can just tick that off. Go save, we go, and throw that over here, right? But I feel like I need to add the turn portals option. So basically the idea, do I do this before I even do? Well, I'm doing, yeah, I might as well just do this right now. Basically the idea is that every few levels that I go down deeper, there should be a portal in there as one of the rooms, and it should return me back up to my base. And so I think I want to do that quickly, or today, like, or earlier, so that I have that ability. I don't think it's gonna be that hard. Kind of just want to make basically a bool in this thing. So public bool has return portal. By default, this will be false. But I can set it to every few levels. There's going to be a return portal. And then in map generator, I can't write anything yet, but basically when we go and we get the end rooms and stuff, right, this whole thing, right, we get the end room, I can just basically say an if we'll get the thing, and then we'll set it as the portal, like the return portal room, right? So I'll just look at these things. Basically, they have this one, they spawn special deco room. game, and then we just set the position and rotation. Okay. It's actually not too bad. So probably just start by making a portal. Player base. So these must be in the resources then. Prefabs, resources, end room deco, start room deco. Yeah. So can be a character spawn point. Right, I'll have to figure out that part. And they have some stuff on them because they need to be fixable and stuff like that. So I could actually make it so you have to pay something to use them. Like you have to fix these ones. The other ones are okay. But I think I can do that at a later level, later point. Basically just need to make a new script that is called C# script return portal room interactable. Turn portal room interactable. Let's just open this guy up. So basically, he'll copy a lot from the close others. He'll copy a lot from the like end room. Or start room, probably end room. Because it can be inactive, I think. Initial state, venture deeper, inspect. So just throw that in there. Copy this. Okay, and now only other thing, venture deeper. So instead of venture deeper, it's going to be return to. I'm going to call it the lab. That's like your base. That's kind of like what the player will call it, the lab. So in this case, do I have just a load? I don't think I have just like set load. I could just do like -1,000,000 or int max, and that would like force it, because when you go into here, have that ability. Save data, player base, save data. Yeah, so if I just go and it seems a little weird, but if I go int dot min value, which is a super negative number, right? Yeah, so it'll just like force it to be there. Now I need to have another entry type, which will be portal, I'll call it. And that's what this will use. Okay. So then you can hit low level portal. Why is the arrow? So that inactive message. Now that will work for that way. So what I need to now do is go to my lab and what I was thinking is I should have, I guess anyway, before I can do that, I need to make this prefab. So let's do that. Let's go to end room deco. So I'm gonna duplicate this basically. And I'm gonna call it portal room deco. So what I was thinking is I just need to effectively remove this and then add the portal, return portal interactable, and then that should all just kind of be hooked up. Do I need, yeah, I need to grab portal room deco and portal room deco. So that hooks up again. Besides that, that should be fine. Character spawn point, how does this hook up? Spawn and awake, override, spawn, transform. Right, I have this thing, so I'll have to hook into that, and basically character spawn point, start point, end point. Alright, so this is the play base, so I have to make something for that, and then in map generator, we have this, which I assume we grabbed from this. Okay. That works well enough. Okay. Ugh. Lots of things to change. But that's fine. Okay, so yeah, I don't need to do anything, at least on this prefab. I can just kind of, let's put the prefab in, and then we'll figure out all the other things that we need to do. I do want to change those, the visualization, right, of the portal. Probably does need to be different. So we want to change this color here, portal white. I do kind of like how this one looks. I just want to maybe change the color. So I'm going to duplicate this. I'll call this portal red. I don't know. I guess it didn't like that. Maybe this. I'll call this return portal. Okay. Basically all I'm doing there is I take this, drag that there, and then now we edit this one and just make it like maybe like a green, because it's kind of like safe, right? This is like a safe feeling that I want to elicit there. So I want to save that. I think I want to also, while I'm doing that, I want to go to where the heck is it? Resources, cool items, start room. I don't know why this one just feels bad, right? This looks, I don't know, it just does not look that great. And I think because I just took a different one. So what I want to do is, I think I want to go to white again. And I'm going to duplicate that. And so this is technically, yeah, the start portal color. And I feel like this one actually should be the blue one, and then this one I'm gonna rename to portal end room. I don't know. Well, we'll call it end. But this one, right, should be renamed to start portal. Yeah. So this one should be blue because it's kind of like venturing back. It's more safe. It's safer than going down. So we'll save that, and then we'll go again, find this thing again, and then end room. This one, now that we have portal end, we should make this one red, right? Or like something a little bit more ominous than anything else we've done. Was it the, yeah, this is what actually makes the blackness, which I didn't like. Still has that really weird shine. I'm not a huge fan of. My dog is wondering, let me. If she just needs to, you need to go out to the washroom? Or do you need to go home? Yeah, mommy. You want treats? Alright, come back in. Go up. Up. Good girl. She was just feeling neglected. Okay. think like a little bit of like a yellowy red is probably good for this. Can I make this emissive? I can actually make it stronger. I mean, maybe not that strong, but a little bit stronger would be cool. There we go. I think that's pretty cool. I think now they all have their good colors. I'm actually just already left. Okay. What is going on with this hand? It's just flickering all over the place. Okay. I'm actually thinking about this more though. So if the state does not equal inactive, there's one thing is that I actually need to get the current level. And if the current level is the base, then I actually need to do something different than I do now. Because if I'm in the world and I use this, I want to go back. But if otherwise, I need to actually set it back to something. But I guess we'll figure that out a little bit later. Or do I just do that now? I guess I can start doing that now. So the first part is that I actually need to have some save data added. Kind of like I guess near here. Public int portaled from level. One for now. Portal seems like a weird word. Is this like, do you have a weirder? Is this actually how you spell it? Portal. Portal definition, or is it two L's? Yeah, okay. Seems alright. Okay. Getting messages. Okay, I'll let them know. All right. So. Oh, that's a little bit delayed. Okay. In here, I basically need to have my portal room deco, and so I was thinking I was gonna put it over here. Need one of these to not be top down ISO for a second. And so my thought was, oh well, should probably at least have it, you know, on the ground there. Or is that on the ground? Yeah, that's on the ground. Cool. So should rebuild navigation. Does it let me do that? No. Is it because how did I even build this navigation? Did I just like slap this on it? Oh, that's how I did it. That's weird. Okay, well, whatever. I don't know if I'll actually have people walking around in here or not, but I guess it doesn't hurt. The idea was have the portal in here so that you can potentially see it while you're walking through here, but you can't get through this door originally. And then as soon as you come through this portal, you'll be able to unlock it from this side. That's kind of my thought. I'll need to actually engineer that ability so that you can do that. My mouse is not liking whatever's happening here. So, question is, how do I want to do this door? There's this door, right? It's got some things on it. I removed a lot of these things because I didn't want them at the time. Because it opens... All my other doors, they like open positionally, whereas these ones open rotationally. So just want to verify if I set these to open, can I actually walk through that? Like, can my flare breach that gap? I'm just gonna save that quickly and then go to menu, play. Game, and then go advance level -4 or something like that. Why is Visual Studio? Oh, okay, that's fine. Alright, okay, so now I'm back here. Okay, sweet, I can move over here. Can't get past here. But yeah, I can actually walk over here and I could get there. So, I do like that flow. Why is it so much brighter here now? That's weird. It's no longer like pitch black in this area. Which I actually don't mind because it's kind of nice just having like an area that you don't need the flashlight in. So I guess I'll leave it for now. I don't know what I did to do it, but logically, it should actually have like actual lights being on and stuff to make it bright, because there's no reason why this just is just like ambiently bright. But yeah, so I can walk through here. I just need to basically now make something that lets me open this when I come through this portal. So it shouldn't be too hard. We can investigate that. Essentially, we go back to F3. And then we just set both of these to be closed. All right, okay. So what I probably want to do is add a little Morse code injector thingy I don't need to make something that can rotate on initiate. I'm not sure if I have something like that. Rotate. Let's auto move and rotate. Rotate on initiate. I do have something. Okay. Start rotation. Rotate offset. Sweet. Okay. Well, that makes that easier. So now let's just go and add this all to door, I guess. Or do I just make it one lower? So there's so much stuff on here already that I'm not sure if I want it to. All be on this one object. I might just make it a separate object. Create empty. Morse. Door handler. I don't know. We'll just call it that. So. So it's going to have a initiate persistent tracker. These wings are both going to have the rotate on initiate. And so they'll have a different setup. They can only be activated once, maybe. And I don't think I want you to be able to close them, so I'm just gonna say once. Move duration probably doesn't need to take a second. Let's go 0.5. And then, so for this one, I probably want it to, it needs to go to like 135, I think. Doesn't collide with anything, but it's open as much as it can be. So 135. 0. 135. Okay. And then this one, just need to see if it needs to be. So it's still going positively. Still rotates positively. I just need to rotate it 135 from whatever it starts as, basically. So 135 would be 315. I'm just checking if that looks good. Yeah. So let's do 135. Again, but it starts at 180. 135. Because it'll just add that offset to it, whatever it currently has. Yeah, so that should handle that part. We'll want to have a, you can have a stateful reactor group, and that'll contain both of these guys. All right, I gotta actually add this. So 1 and 2. They will toggle. Inverse active. No, they should be fine there. I will actually add another one, which I want to have as. So I'll keep over here, and then so there's play sound as a thingy. Should be fine. I guess actually only on set active. And then we will drag that over there and action type only do set active. I guess that, and then ignore when skipping. So it'll get played the first time we open it, but when we're skipping to load it, it will not be. I think I start active, no. And then to track, I should just be able to just track this now. Um, and then we'll want to add another empty game object here, and then this is going to be the Morse code injector part, which I should probably just copy from somewhere over here, wherever I do my doors. Door 2? No, not that door. One of these doors. Which actually reminds me, on this door, I have this Morse code injector. It has this area of effect for getting initiated. I want this area of effect to be much smaller, because I don't want you being able to activate this door before you actually get to it. So 10 and 10. And then maybe I need to make it a little bit bigger than that. Well, basically I want it so as soon as you cross through the door, you should be able to do it. But not before you actually get through the door. There we go. So now it's not going to be able to do that. And yeah, so we're gonna copy, I guess, this whole thing. Yeah, so we're gonna copy this. We're gonna move it up to that other door, wherever you are. Take a little minute. It's just a few items here. Okay. Let's delete that. Let's rename this. And then repeat without reactivation. Right. Okay. So the override code here is going to be, I don't know, we'll make it something a little bit more difficult. Z. I don't know. Also reset the positions here, so it's over here. And actually, I don't want it over there. I want it to be over here. And then I want to make the collider much smaller. So basically, if you come out of this portal, you'll hit it, and then it'll be active. The initiate is, I assume, the Morse code terminal. I'll initiate it. You'll be able to walk over here. And then at that point, we can then do some other stuff. The door text, I need to switch. I need to make a different one. I might just copy one of these. I want to copy the one specifically that's actually on the door, or does it matter? Probably doesn't matter. But I don't know, just be extra careful. Let's copy this, and then I get to. Let's just drag it out here, and then is there a nicer way to be able to drag this in here? No, probably not. 1 minute before the allowed time. Wow. Sneaky traffic cops. They're probably like just like passing by. They know like, hey, you're parking here. Like like they do that last minute like sweep right before the time ends. They know what they're doing. I want to just I want to move this door out. Oh, it's not going to like me doing this, is it? Probably not, but you can try. I just don't want to have to constantly deal with there being so many items. Oh, hey Hassan, how's it going? It's been a little bit since you dropped in, but Glad to see you. Okay, so I'm gonna have some door text. I need to move it over to the appropriate spot. Where even is it? How did it get over there? That's an interesting spot for it. So yeah, basically I want to make it replace this text, the two-way. I'm gonna have to figure out where that two-way is. I guess it's on this door somewhere. All right, it was like actually part of the. It was a material, wasn't it? Wing signs. No, not signs. Labels. It's labels. Yeah. I think I just like deleted this. I set it to null. Or what did I? Okay, so what did I set it to in the other one? Because I know I hid it in the other one. Sprites mask. That's what I set it to. Okay. Labels. Sprites mask. This. There we go. It's gone. You're always here? I'm a pro lurker. Okay. Just being extra creepy, you know? It's, I don't know if I'd ever describe myself as a pro lurker, but they are cool, I guess. I probably shouldn't say that because a lot of people do like to lurk. I'm not one of those people, so I don't understand. But I do appreciate it. Always being around. I don't know. I feel like they need to have like a better name for that. Maybe? I don't know. Like, do you think people really think out you were supposed to eat the biscuit. The biscuits are meant to be eaten. That's why they're there. Each time we redeem it. Yeah. You get the biscuits eaten. I want to eventually, when I am not so crunched for just like finishing up what I'm making right now, I really want to make a counter so it like says like, hey, how many biscuits has my accumulative community eaten? But yeah, it's not like the actual act of lurking. I just find like the actual word lurk is like, do you think does anyone else feel like makes it sound a little creepy? You know, you're a lurker. But I guess now the whole like Twitch community has just like accepted that this is the word that we use when we're silently watching, you know? But I guess maybe the entire Twitch community just wants to sound a little creepy. I don't know. Am I insulting a ton of people right now because I'm saying this? Maybe. I don't know. Alright, so this create code for permission, and then I need to make... Right, okay, so I need to add a permission here. And then starts active, no it doesn't. On initiate should be... this. No moment skipping, toggle. In this case, I kind of just want to make it set active. You think? I don't know. What do you guys think about the lurking word? Is that like you just think it's normal, or do you think it does have like a little bit of weirdness? I guess there's no other good word for like silently watching somebody, right? Like when you describe that out of context of Twitch, silently watching somebody, you know, it's like I don't know how you out of context make that sound good. Yeah, exactly. Right? But, hey, I guess words change, right? It's inactive. Okay, so I think now I need to just take this thing and hook it up to here. Oh, and this, I think this is the code I need to make. So, yeah, let's make it Z. You have to type in Z to open this door. I'm looking outside your house. I wouldn't doubt it, Hassan. I wouldn't doubt it. Which organ are you going to take this time, Hassan? Not sharpening knives. I don't know. Someone's sitting outside your house and like sniffing your roses. I think that's also kind of creepy, you know? Even you don't even have to have knives, but like you just aggressively sniffing roses. I would say that's also pretty creepy. Kind of need toes at the moment. I mean, I guess I don't really need them. I sit at my desk all day. But, you know, I do kind of like them, you know? They're unattached. Okay. I think this should work. Now, door handler goes open, permission things, and the only other thing I need to do is I mean, I wouldn't say I love my feet, but I do appreciate them. Like, they help me, you know, walk. I wouldn't be able to get very many places. Without them, so it does help. Okay, so then basically want to go to room. Need to add this, add one, and then drag the door handler in there. Okay, can be start or end room. It doesn't matter. You're gonna need your walking stick soon. Okay. If that's what it takes. Spy an electric scooter. Yeah. Hey, I mean, I'm sure there's like some disability benefits that I could hook into if I didn't have feet. I'm sure there's some money to be made there. I'm 30. Although you might not want my left foot. My left foot's kind of messed up. Like it always hurts. So, or like it's got this like weird angle to it that I don't know, makes it the ankle not quite aligned properly. So they're not prime feet by any means. Yeah, so I set this up here. So now we have a thing you shouldn't be able to get to until you go through this portal. You go through this portal, then you open this door. Is it a ploy to keep them? Who knows, man? I do, but you don't. So you'll just have to figure it out. I'm just thinking. for kidneys. That's really like when you lose, like, because I know you can like donate a kidney to people, right? Kidneys, like, yeah. Like you can like, you know, if there's like a, yeah, you only need one, but like, I think like it's like, it obviously does stuff. It does the like poison filtration or something like that. So even if you had none, like you can still survive. It's just you need to be very careful about what you intake. Like you can't take in any more like alcohol, obviously. But I don't know like what else. I wonder what other substances are restricted. Okay. Tomatoes. Interesting. That would kind of suck. I like pizza. I like ketchup. I like tomato sauces. Those are all pretty good. Guess maybe because it's like highly acidic. Could make sense. Okay. I think though. So that part, opening door, should be all good. If I go and test that, let's at least test that part, and then I'm gonna figure out the rest of the stuff after. Well, actually, none of this will work. One, because these portals don't spawn in yet, and then two, because none of the stuff is hooked up to be able to handle this. So I guess I gotta do some more coding, guys. Well, Hassan plans to seal my feet or maybe my kidney. I just need to start player base spawner. Okay, so player base spawner. Basically, I just need to add another one for portal point, and then basically just make another one of these guys. Entry type portal and portal point. Spawn player. Okay. And then I don't know what I'm playing. I should be playing. So I'll need to hook that up in the this area. I don't even know where this thing's player. Okay, relax. That was relatively easy to find. Need to wait for this to recompile. Okay. Then just drag that in. So there's that hooked up at least, and then I need to do the other one, which is in map generator. So basically what we do is we go to kind of here, I guess. I guess even before this, I need to actually go and make a method for this. So set as portal room. And then, what did I call this? Prefab portal room deco. Seemingly what I called it. Portal room deco. Portal room. And then we go back to map generator and we go if what's it called, level, I think it was an underscore thing, level data. Is this the, no, this is the, this is the save data, gen data dot as return portal. Then we're gonna go, I guess something like this. One second, the wife texted me. Okay. So this will be, oh no, actually, I do need to make this. So this will be portal room. Just remove this and remove this. I don't think I need this below, so I should probably do get random and remove. I keep getting random calls at like 6 o'clock in the morning, and I don't know who the heck would be so mean. So basically I'll remove them. I don't think any of this is used further down, so let's move on. Basically if there's no eligible rooms, then we do the stuff. Alrighty. Portal room, eligible. Okay, so now at least I have a portal room. And then I guess in here I can then go if just, I don't know, there's an edge case where it could be still null. So it's, if it does not equal null, then we are going to set something. And I need to, so above here, set portal room equals null, and then portal room equals, oh wait, portal room point, yeah, we definitely get confusing. Portal room point equals portal room dot set as portal room. And set as portal room. And then the next thing I need to do is down here. basically, I'm going to make a case for portal. And then I do still need to make this if check. So if portal room point does not equal null, then we will, I don't know why it's indenting it there. If it does not equal null, we'll use the portal room point dot spawn player break, but otherwise we will use the spawn player. If for some reason it's kind of like a backup, we'll just have something to spawn the player. Start end position. Okay. So at least that whole flow now works. So both portals should be spawning the player. I do need to go and say, okay, I will figure this part out now. Is if game map manager dot instant, no, not game manager, game map manager dot instance dot dot what? Current level. Yeah. Dot level index is less than 0. So basically, if it's less than 0, that means it's the player base, right? Player base. Maybe I'll actually cache this. Int level index so level index. So if it is less than 0, we're at the player base. Otherwise, we're exploring. And so basically, in this case, I want to put this here, and I want to go to my save data dot not save data, save manager dot current save data dot it's like portal something, portal from level equals level index. Right, so if we use it in the world and if we use it in the world, so this is from the world, while exploring or something, I don't know. We set the last level that we portaled from, and then we set that here, and then we load back to the base. And then if we're in the base, what we want to do is take this, and the delta is going to be this plus 1, I believe, because the player base is set to -1. So I have to set it to 0 and then add the index to properly have it work as intended. Yeah, so yeah, there we go. Game map manager, save manager, game mats, so that should all hook up nicely and be cool. So am I missing anything? That's the question. I feel like it's probably something that's missing, but probably just need to go. I mean, I do need to set it up in the data for the levels, I need to set a level that you can actually go back at. So let's do that at least. I need to put that in configs now, I think. Yeah. Right, so it has return portal. So first level, no. Second level, no. I think I'm gonna put the first one in the third level. I think that's fair. And then, so if in 2, then we maybe, do we do it every 3 levels, or maybe in the next one we wait until 6? Because technically that's 4 levels, right? Because that's 3, 4, 5, and then 6 is your next kind of like checkpoint. And then 7, 8, 9, 10, and then 11, 12, 13. I don't want to do it on 15 though, so because technically 15, if you get past 15 right now, what happens is it just 15 repeats. So I don't want to have that have a portal, but maybe I should put one in 14, which maybe I should then. And these ones are going to be harder, right? So I don't know, maybe that's fairer to do that. Every second thing, but, or maybe I just tick off that and you have to get through, how many levels is that? 1, 2, 3, 3, that's fine. Okay. So effectively that's on level 10 means 11. 11, 15, well, that's a big jump. So it's actually from level 5, and it goes all the way to 11. Ooh. Hey Sky Ninja, how's it going? It's good. I'm been toying around with lots of data levels, and I might have a portal thing working. That's like you can portal back to the base, but we'll see. Just want to try to make this okay. So 6. So at 5 we go 1, 2, 3, 4. Or I guess it's at 10 now. Oh no, it's at 9. Right. This is less than. And then 14. Whatever. You know what? Okay, so that's H, E. This is hello. And then you're just saying hello, and then hello, and then that's R, I, 3 dashes, R, I, S, dash dot dash isn't that, is that K? Risky. Yeah. Hello, hello, Risky. Locking that in. I think I got it. Sweet. Finally didn't embarrass myself on one of those. Oh, did it? Yeah. I need to like... I probably need to change the raid message so that it doesn't start with a dot somehow. Because I think like a dot sometimes signifies like command or something like that. Part of the thing in Sky Ninja is I'm trying to learn Morse code, so like I'm teaching it to learn it myself, you know. It's all part of it. I'm getting better. I figured out your little thing, so I know most of like the 3-letter ones now, I think. but the 4 ones I kind of guess. Eventually, once I like probably finish this game, I should be pretty decent at it. And I do need people to test me because I learn better that way. Wow, Hassan, a single bit. That's amazing. Thank you for a single bit. I appreciate your, I think it's like 1 cent, isn't it? But, you know, every little bit counts. Literally, every little bit counts. And now you're the bits leader? Wow, you're going for 2. Oh man, everyone counts, man. I guess maybe like after a certain point, does it time out for bits, or is the bits only like a per stream thing? Somebody else has given bits before, and I feel like you're now stealing their throne, but yeah, I don't know. Oh wow, three whole bits now. Ah. Don't break your bank, man. Just spending all that money, all those cents on me. Okay. So I have portals. Oh wow, now the full 100. Okay, well now you're just going crazy. You know, 3 cents was a lot. 3 little bits, you know, that was a lot, but a whole 100? Wow. I don't know what I'll do with this whole, like, 101 3 cents. It's... What can I even buy with that amount of bits, man? That's a lot of bits. Okay. Treats, yeah. Hey, doggo, you want some treats? Because we're living it up now. Come on, go up. 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 These treats are sponsored by Hassan. Although I know he's just paying me for, Oh, wow, okay, well, now you're legitimately, you know... You've just, you wanted a slow build-up. Okay. Is this like prepayment for my kidney, Hassan? Is this how we're doing transactions now? Okay, so I need to figure out if I'm even... I don't know what level I'm on. That's... Yes, so when can I pick up the kidney? Well, let's just put a pin on that, and we'll figure out when is a convenient time. Hassan's, Oh god, oh my god, wow. Alright. That was weird. He like walked through, and then he just decided, nah, I'm not gonna go. I was thinking tomorrow. We'll see if my schedule works with that, okay? Do have some things to do tomorrow. So. You just threw some treats over there. Silly girl. Alrighty. I can drop by if needed. Sure. So you know my address. I know you do. So, you know, just... I guess whenever you figure out what, you can drop by and say hi. Alright. So I think I need to go down a level. So advance level 1. Ah, damn it, I need a space there. Okay. course, Joseph is right beside me. So just enjoy those sweet sounds. I really should have some way of knowing. I guess I could check my save data. That's how I would know what level I'm on. Save data. Do it before poor doggo has to suffer minute. I'm on level 4. So technically the previous level should have done it. I still have those bandages. No, I used them all. Okay. Let's just go. That so Joseph can leave us alone for a bit. So technically the damn it. Really need to make my terminal into a game manager. Should have been in the previous level, I think. Advanced level -1. There should be a portal room somewhere in here. Huh. Wait, did I not recompile? Very serious possibility that I did not? No, but it's not recompiling. Huh. Yeah, I should probably try to figure out some way of communicating that, or like, probably like when you enter the area, I should probably just have like a little text thing saying like zone 5, zone 6, or something like that. When you enter a particular level. Let's see, yeah, I was currently on level 3. Although, was it... Maybe it was level 2. Is it level... This is some topics. Need to... drag this to my favorites so I can just get it easily. Configs, it was level 2. Oh, I still need to go up 1 level instead of down 1 level, and then back up to the same level that I was at. Okay. Yeah, they're an asset store thing. So I can imagine whoever Sergey Kayapikins is. They're probably similar. Let me look this up. Who's this guy? Have I actually seen stuff from him? May not be similar feel. I don't know if they're the same. Considering he makes a lot of, it seems like EU4, not UA for Unreal environments. Definitely got a similar feel though. But I assume a lot of sci-fi probably stuff has a kind of similar feel-ish. Oh, enjoy the sweet sounds of Joseph. Draining out my stress. Come on. Stress 50. Oh, crap. I did the wrong way. I added stress instead of removing it. So let's just do that twice, and then bye-bye, Joseph. I am working on a Morse code educational horror game. So the idea is that all these doors around you have little characters on them, and you have to type in that character to open them. So you have to press that in Morse code, right? And then there's also these chests that will beat Morse code at you. So this is... So that was, I think, M. And then So I think that is, so then we go open M, E, H. Right, and then you get this chest, you get some more loot, and then you kind of keep going. And then there's one of the monsters you kind of maybe saw there. He shows up when I have this passive stress on the top here. That kind of builds up over time, and if I fail chests, it increases as well. And so if it's too high, he shows up and just kind of passively damages you if you're near him. So you have to kind of like move away from him and run away, but he's kind of slow. And then I also have Steve. Well, at least I call him Steve. He probably should have a scarier name, but we can go say hi to Steve. We haven't said hi to Steve for a while. What is you? ... dash. Hello, Steve. Then he comes and chases me around. If he he'll chase me around and like smash. I don't know. He keeps losing sight of me really easily. He used to not do that. Okay, I need to fix that. I must have changed something with him. See, I'm only going to like my current position. Yeah, but it like smashed it. Normally he like chases me around, but he's not working the way he should be right now. I must have broke something. Okay. I'll have to come back to that. I'm gonna put a note in my little Trello. Wrong thingy. If he was jealous, though, I can take a quick look. I'm not have sound just in case. Oh yeah, this is the same asset pack that I'm using. Some pretty cool little fire effects you got there going. I'm pretty sure this is the exact same asset pack. Freaky little alien guy. So just like you're just making like an environment to kind of run around in. Definitely did a really good job on the effects. Make it feel a little more alive. Seems like you got another asset pack as well, I feel, in addition to this one. There's like, I think, another one that's made by the same people that might have some more stuff. A little monster just screaming at you. Very cool. Yeah, really cool. Subscribe. Very nice. Yeah, it's surprisingly how easy some particle effects you can do are in Unity. Just get out of here. Like the Joseph guy that I have, when he shows up, like I made him out of the default particle system with no like additional texturing or anything. I just made it black, and then he kind of looks like a shadow monster. So now what I was gonna do is there should be a portal room in this one. Aha! Okay, so I just need to get over here. So I'm over here. Using the power of cheats, I'm gonna know that this is the door I need to open. So G is that. And then M, I know. And I want to go through this one. G was, right? No. G was what? I just did G. D is, yeah, no worries. Have a good coffee. Alright, so let's see. This moment of truth. I'm going to save here so I can test this a few times. So I return to lab. Okay, cool. I turned my portal the wrong way. It's cool seeing the lab from the bottom. Bye-bye, lab. He disappeared in the guns. Yeah, thanks for joining KRZest. Have a good manicure. Yeah, but Maddie will be fine. Once she's all doped up, she doesn't care at all. She has no cares in the world. She is the most chillest doggo ever there. Alrighty. What was I doing? Okay, so I need to go to my map over here, and I just placed this thing wrong. I think I need to go 180. So it has a spawn point. Yeah, there we go. Spawn point has to be really that way. Otherwise, it does not work. Okay, so let's go there, and now let's try this portal again. Girly. Why is it taking? It's really taking this long to play. Come on. I think you're being a little silly, Unity. Alrighty. Okay, so now return to lab. Don't fall to the floor. Fantastic. Now let's go. Oh. Sweet. My portal works. I need to fix that, but the text, but otherwise, pretty good. Pretty good. Pretty good. And then let's just check this, I guess. Z. I sent Z. It did not open. Oh. Guess I celebrated too soon. Why do you not want to open, Dory? Dory, why are you not open? So, door handler. first. Let's check. Set active. Okay. Inactive. It doesn't obviously do anything again. So this part is fine. If I load back and go to here, and then so I'm very happy I saved just before this point, because whew, if I hadn't, that would have been more annoying. So door again. Now let's go to door handler. Activate. Toggle. Activate. Door handle. Do I have to set to active? Inactive. Toggle. Right, wait 1 second. So creates it. Morse code terminal. Create the code for the permission. Do this thing. Activate. So if I grant it and then activate it? No. Okay, that's interesting. So activating that will actually open it, but trying to activate it from here doesn't do anything. Okay. Oh, so this Z is not actually attached to the door, so it just floats. It's a floating Z. Little floating Z. How cute. Okay. So let's just play around with a little bit. Do have to wrap up in a couple minutes, so I have like 10 more minutes. So door text. Door text should be on this wing. So that when this one moves, it goes with it. That only makes sense. Now, the main issue is that seemingly the permission doesn't activate. So I'm going to check for permission door. I have this permission. I toggle the sound, I toggle the state reactor group, and I toggle door break on. But starts active, which is interesting. And then append count if duplicate. Yeah, it's probably, I don't really need that part. Maybe I need to be start active. Or not on this one. The permission. Here it needs to start active. Kind of silly for this one that it actually even needs to do it like this. I can probably make it a little bit better in the sense that honestly, in this case, instead of creating the code for permission, because I don't need that, I could just remove that. I could go remove the whole permission thing and just have the Morse code call this, which I think would just make it work And then again, this thing would activate it. Yeah. So let's see if that does anything. So go back to this, go play. Okay, go up to the lab. And then, right, so I want to walk over here. I want to go Z. There we go. Sweet. Okay, so I'm happy that actually works now. Walk through here, you can go back here. So this again is just at the base level, but then you can go over here, and this shouldn't say return to lab. This should say return. I don't know. Go back in or something. I don't know. How do I change that? So in here, if it's inactive, do that. I should probably, so I need to go like void awake. I don't know if I need to have like override this probably, because I have on awake, yeah. Just have some private string here. String active interaction message. And yeah, do an underscore there, just so that we keep our naming conventions. And basically in the awake, I'm gonna go grab this. Basically do this whole if statement. Just different things I'm gonna do. Instead of actually doing things, we're just gonna do this, and then we're gonna do this, and then, so this one is gonna be return to lab. Wait, what? Oh, got this. Oops. Oopsie daisy. And then equals. Okay, interaction message. In this case, so if we're in the lab, what do I call this? So you're like leaving your lab to go to the portal that you last went to. Turn to portal? I don't know. I could actually take the level index, the save level index in this case. Actually, sorry, I did this completely wrong. So this one should be the return. And I can take this, and it'll be return to zone. That, right? So current save level, portal from level. So return to the zone, this. So that actually gives you some context, like where you're actually going in that case. And then this will be then used instead of this thing. So 3D Addict, I don't know if you're back from coffee, but I think I missed your message about like, will it work with audiences? I don't know. I have to, I guess, verify that when I put out this demo more completely. But the hope is that this is actually meant to teach people, right? So I think a lot of people, at least most of the people that I've talked to about it with Morse code, I think it's kind of always been this fascination of like, hey, that's kind of cool, but I don't want to like learn it or spend like time learning it the traditional way, which is kind of like just brute force, listen to some sounds, write down it on a piece of paper, see if you actually got it right. And so hopefully by making this into a game, it's kind of fun, kind of increases that ability for people to like say, hey, I've wanted to know this thing. And so because of that, they'll, you know, actually take some time and learn it. That's the hope, I guess. So I just fixed the text, so that should be okay. So let's see. Save. And in the menu, so let's go play. Okay. Load game. Let's return to lab. Oh, I didn't compile. Get him. Me compiling. Good. Yeah, Manny. We'll be leaving in a little bit. Okay. Game. Let me get a number. This one I should be looking at, right? Game map manager. Ah, interesting. Maybe I guess I should do this in start then. So I guess in the oh, crap, I didn't recompile. Ooh, why does it take so long to play? And then leave, and then reload. Come on. I changed the code. You should want to compile. No? Okay. Let's just play that again. Load game. Okay, so go back. Return to zone 2. Sweet. And then again. Opening this. And we got our setup working here. Cool. Yeah, I think it's probably all I need to be doing for now. This works. It actually does save. It played the sound though again. I heard it. It shouldn't be doing. So why was that? Wing, door. This isn't like play on awake, no. Play sound. Stateless. But this door handler should be ignore when skipping. So that's kind of weird. Not the biggest of deals, I guess, but something I wish would not happen, but I can figure it out later, I guess. Now, walking through this thing is a little annoying. Probably need to fake some little ramp colliders to make that just a little bit smoother. So my character gets stuck on the sides? It's generally okay, I think. Alright. With that said and done, there was one thing I want to add, but I don't think I have time. I need to start wrapping up. So I did add this, so that's done. But I want to add another thing is add overlay text when entering zones portals. Basically, I just want to add a little thing that shows up when we go through this up. I feel like my list is getting bigger rather than smaller. I don't think I'm ever gonna get this, but we'll get it. I think some of these things should be quick once I actually get dealing with them. Chase logic, I should do next. This is also quick, so we'll do that first. Then we'll do sounds. Then we'll do the bob. The environment dust might be enough for now. I'm gonna maybe just say that's done. I might come back to it later and fix it up more, but it visually works well enough. So, although there's actually another thing I want to do with it, so I'll put it down here, and maybe this here. All right. Anyways, that's where I'm going to end today. I'm going to find somebody to raid. I haven't checked this person out for a while, but so we're gonna say hi to them at least. I do have a Discord for anyone that is in here and is not in the Discord. Maybe the link will show up. No? Do I have to go like capital D Discord or something? Is that how it works? No. I don't know why that one's no longer working. This one does mostly work. No? None of these things are working. Joy. Sweet. Thanks, Streamlabs. For not working at all. Alright. Well, It is what it is. We'll just we'll start the raid, and gonna raid Bungalow, another dev, and we'll see what he's up to. I think it's E. I don't even know. I don't think I've actually watched him yet. So we're gonna go check him out, say hi, and then I'm gonna be heading out because I got a baby to take care of. So thanks again, everyone, for joining in and saying hi and visiting. Thanks for Captain Coder for subscribing for 6 months, and Hassan for donating. I say donating in quotation marks because I think he's actually trying to pay me for my kidney. But yeah, thanks for all those bits, Hassan. And I will see you guys over there. Bye-bye.